granted, Boots wanted to become undisputed at 147, right? Mm-hmm. But when Devin tried to fight him at 147, he said, no, I'm moving up to 154. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Like, so...
He's a dangerous fight for anybody.
He's a dangerous fight for anybody.
In the ring on the night. I know it's not his fault.
I know that's not ideal how he wanted to win it. You know, I know he's disappointed that he couldn't win it from a champion and whatnot. And it's disappointment for him, but if I was him, I'd just tell him, like, I want to fight for it. Like, I'd rather fight the number 3 guy. You know, if I couldn't get the other guy, you know, don't send me a belt in the mail. But it just seemed like, you know, everybody cool with...
The tension between Terence Crawford and Jaron Boots Ennis has grown stronger, with Crawford openly questioning Ennis's level and suggesting the young contender has not consistently tested himself against the toughest names available to him.
Devin get a lot of hate. For no reason. I don't know. I don't understand why so many people hate Devin and Shakur. Like, they get the most hate out of all boxers. If you look at the comments when they talking about Devin, when they talk about Shakur, they get the most hate out of everybody. And they willing to fight everybody. Devin fighting everybody.
Yeah.
Everyone.
Devin like, give me Lomachenko, give me him, give me him, give me him. Oh, I wanna fight him. You say he the best, I wanna fight him. Yes. You know, Boots, I wanna fight.
Boots Ennis quickly rejected that criticism, making it very clear that he believes he has never been afraid of facing anyone. From his perspective, the public discussion surrounding past negotiations leaves out important details and does not tell the full and complete story.
I want to go do that. Anybody else, anybody in their right mind, I'm going for the unification. I'm not about to go to 154 and fight for an interim. I ain't duck nobody, and everybody knew that.
Right.
Anybody can get it any day. Like, so yeah, like, people be crazy. People know I don't talk.
Right.
I'm like, yeah, I'm talking now, but like, I really don't care, like, the talk and all that on the internet and all that. I know I got people be trying, like, you got to sell the fight, you got to do this, you got to making it, bro. Something might be wrong with me, because I can't.
Devin Haney offered his own version of events, explaining that he was willing to make the Ennis fight happen, but only wanted the contest at 147 pounds. Haney was not prepared to move above that limit before fully establishing himself in the division first.
Today, you know, Boots is a good fighter, but who is he?
Would you have Boots in fact presented?
Yeah, no, they asked us. They said, are you guys open to doing a Boots fight? I said 100%. At 147, Boots' team came back with, they want to do it at 152. I want to do 152. I never even fought at 147 yet. I said, no, if you come down to 147, we can do the fight. I'm not gonna go to 152 for fucking Boots. Yeah. At the end of the day, you know, Boots is a good fighter, but...
Attention then turned to the stalled talks involving Boots and Devin Haney. Ennis claims he agreed to the proposed catchweight only for communication to eventually break down and disappear completely. That breakdown has since fueled an ongoing argument over which side was truly pushing to make the matchup happen.
52, I never even fought at 147 yet. I said, no, if you come down to 147, we can do the fight.
After I had decided to move up, you know, after everything was going on, I decided to move up and, you know, move to 54. We get a call back a couple days later. He like, me and my team, they like, yo, would you fight Devin at 152? I said, yeah. I'm like, I ain't fighting 54 yet, I can make 52. Like, I'm like, yeah, why not? I'm like, yeah, we never heard nothing back after that. And that's another thing, people be painting these false narratives and saying that I ducked this person, how I ducked him. Right. I said, yeah, but y'all don't know that because y'all don't know what's going on.
Boots remains completely unbothered by all the criticism surrounding Crawford's comments. He believes opinions from people outside the ring do not change his standing because he still sees himself as the best fighter in the division. In his mind, the only real way to settle that debate is to actually fight.
Maybe like hate a little bit. I know online he recently said that Fendora's the best guy at 154. He said Fendora will beat you. What do you like your thoughts on that?
I don't pay that no mind though. None of that stuff be bothering me. But like I said, I'm the best at 154. Everybody know it, and I'm gonna keep staying these.
Even after dismissing Crawford's remarks, Ennis continues to find himself at the center of boxing speculation. He believes certain fighters use exaggerated stories to shape public opinion because they assume he will simply stay quiet. Now that he is speaking up, he says future accusations will face much greater scrutiny from everyone paying attention.
And I think people be using, like I think people be using my name because they know what they think I'm not gonna say that. But now I feel like they're gonna watch themselves. So.
Yeah. Now you're gonna start saying what you feel.
Anybody you want to air out?
I see them. I see them.
See, you still quiet.
Yeah, I'm quiet because I don't really be trying to talk to me. That's really ain't me, but like.
Greg Hackett supports that argument. saying Boots has followed the same path that successful champions have taken throughout boxing history. In his view, pursuing championships and the most valuable opportunities should never automatically be labeled as ducking. Top fighters have always targeted the biggest rewards available to them.
So, if every time Dev go up in weight, he be chasing the belts, right? He be chasing the belts. Yep. So Dev coming up, and Boots got the belts, but Boots trying to do the same thing. He trying to get the belts. What do Boots win for fighting Dev? Besides a win.
The name.
At that time. Yeah, but the name is a smaller guy coming up. You're already saying.
Hackett further explains that going after major names, world titles, and better financial opportunities is often the most logical move for a fighter building a serious career. He believes critics overlook the strategy involved in those kinds of choices, especially when a fighter is willing to take calculated risks in pursuit of building a stronger legacy.
So I'm gonna go where the big guys at, and I'm gonna win there. So then I fight Xander, and I fight for 2 belts instead of 1. What's wrong with that? Dev did the same shit, didn't he? At 140. You know what I'm saying? So we gonna go where the opportunity, the money, the legacy, all of that shit matters at once. You know what I'm saying? They doing the same thing Bill and them be doing. Same thing. We gonna go where the smoke is at, but the smoke come with a trinket, it come with a check, it come with some notoriety, it comes with, you know what I'm saying? It gives me something.
Virgil Ortiz says he has already tried to secure fights with Boots Ennis, Sebastian Fondora, and other champions. His comments suggest that many of boxing's biggest matchups get held up away from the ring with contracts, money, and negotiations playing a very significant role. According to Ortiz, fans often never see any of those details when fights take months or even years to finally come together.
Fights, no matter who it is, Jaron Ennis, Fundora, anyone with the belt, you know, there's really not anyone in the top 10 that I haven't fought or that I haven't tried to fight. You know, at this point, you know, people just need to take the fights, you know, and a lot of people want to say, how come you haven't tried this route, you know, just because I'm not calling people out on social media like everyone else does doesn't mean I'm telling my manager, hey, let's make this fight. That doesn't mean I'm not talking to the WBC like, hey, how come we haven't made this fight happen yet? You know what I mean? Like we've done our part, you know. I'm not a very vocal guy. Well, I'm starting to be because I feel like I have to be. And I don't know, it's a bit of a change of character. I'm just starting to care less.
Ortiz also argues that supporters and critics alike seem determined to interpret every outcome against the fighters involved. He says that makes it nearly impossible to control the public narrative. Even when a boxer openly demands a particular opponent, he believes people can still twist the situation into another accusation of avoiding competition.
It doesn't happen with Jaron Ennis. Oh, I'm ducking the fight. You know, Virgil Ortiz doesn't want to fight Jaron Ennis. Now we're calling him out. Oh, he's begging for the fight. You like what kind of logic is that? You know, I just respectfully, that is just stuff that I deal with and other boxers deal with on a day-to-day basis. That doesn't make any kind of sense. I just don't understand how the gears are working up there. You know, like they're turning the wrong way. I don't get it. But anyways, I could keep on.
When discussing the potential matchup himself, Ortiz remains confident that his style could give Boots serious problems inside the ring. He believes he sees certain weaknesses that other observers may completely overlook, while the specific strengths he would bring into the fight could create difficulties that are not always obvious to casual fans watching from the outside.
I definitely do, but I mean, I got him.
Based on what you saw in that fight, and what you've seen prior, of course, too, but like what you saw in that fight, that showed you something?
It proved something. It didn't really show me something. It just, I always knew it, but, you know, just seeing it, you know.
Robert Garcia believes the decision to move away from the larger matchup may have revealed more than any public statement ever could. From his perspective, the issue is not simply about defending a championship, but about whether Boots truly wanted to face one of the division's hardest tests. Garcia argues that matchmaking choices can sometimes reveal a fighter's true priorities more clearly than anything said at a press conference.
Virgil himself, we want to fight Boots. We want that fight to happen. Hearing from Eddie that Boots might want to unify against
Josh Kelly.
Yeah. Well, if you do that, that's taking advantage of a fighter that's injured, that's hurt. You see that cut?
Yeah.
That cut is like an inch deep.
Yeah.
That cut is big. If you bring somebody like that to a November fight, you're taking advantage of that. You're taking advantage of that. And the fighter will probably do it because he's a fighter, he's a warrior, and he'll probably get the biggest payday in his career, and he could lose to anybody else because, let's be real, Kelly might not be the best in the division. So they're going after him to take advantage of that opportunity to get another belt under his belt, which would be 3, which is great. But when you have somebody like Virgil who's asking for it, so November's a perfect date. He had a great
Come
fight
back against Boots or to get a tune-up and then Boots?
No, we don't need a tune-up.
As the debate continues over why Boots pursued other opponents, Garcia believes the champion knows exactly how challenging Virgil Ortiz could be. In his view, choosing different opponents does not necessarily mean a fighter fears the competition, but avoiding a particular style can sometimes provide a clearer explanation for certain matchmaking decisions that get made.
I know, I don't think, man. I know, man.
You got history against Bozy in the corner. You did well in January.
That's why Bozy will even say, no, that's not our next fight. We're going to go unify because they think that's more important. No, it's not. They know Virgil will beat him.
Crawford sees Virgil Ortiz as a tougher stylistic challenge for Boots than Sebastian Fondora. He points to Ortiz's constant forward pressure, disciplined approach, and ability to maintain his fundamentals while attacking at the same time. Crawford believes that kind of controlled and relentless pressure can cause more problems than simply dealing with an opponent who has a significant size advantage.
For me, I say Virgil.
Really?
I say Virgil.
Wow, even though Fondora's 6'6" and has a long
distance. Because Fondora leave the door open to get caught.
Right.
You know, but Fondora, you know, he's getting better.
Yeah.
He's definitely getting better. But Virgil, you know, he gonna be in your face. He gonna have his hands up. He gonna be jabbing you, you know, with a stiff jab and going to your body. And with Fondora, he wanna get in inside.
Yeah.
He tall, but he don't wanna. He don't wanna
bang too.
He don't wanna fight you on the outside.
Right.
He gonna be in there. He gonna ping, 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 and then when you get in inside, it's boom, 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 boom.
Ali Malignaggi rates Sebastian Fondora as an extremely dangerous opponent because of his unusual size, awkward southpaw stance, forward pressure, and punching power. He believes Fondora creates such a difficult matchup for Boots that picking a clear winner becomes genuinely complicated, with both fighters carrying qualities that could dramatically change the course of the fight.
Of course, he's a very difficult guy to deal with. Listen, Fondora is going to be difficult to deal with for anybody. And so Ennis and Fondora, I really would get excited for Ennis and Fondora. That's a really good fight. And for me, that's not an easy fight for either of them. That's a tough fight to call, man. I don't know. I would love to know what some of the comments think at home. And don't be biased about just because one guy you like one guy over the other. I'm talking about seriously, from a boxing perspective. Ennis and Fondora. Listen, Fondora's an awkward fight for anybody because of the height and the power that he's got at that weight. But really, to break it down, it would be interesting, and it's a really weird, strange fight.
That possibility has created another major debate, with Brendan Edwards expecting a meeting between Boots Ennis and Sebastian Fondora to turn into an intense and action-packed battle. He believes both men are fully prepared to exchange punches and impose their preferred style on the other. Because neither fighter appears likely to back away from danger, Edwards expects the action to start from the very first bell.
Getting a little lazy, getting a little carefree, and playing around a little bit. I think that Boots and Fondora is an absolute Hagler-Hearns type of shootout. I think Boots is mean as a rattlesnake. He's gonna have to step to Fondora. I don't know if his jab, especially to the head, will be that effective against a guy that's 6'6". So you have to jab him to his body a lot and kind of step to him. And I think he's with that. That's the kind of fighter he is. I think that that will be an early round shootout.
Looking ahead to the potential Fondora matchup, Eddie Hearn praises Boots Ennis for combining sharp boxing intelligence with natural attacking instincts. Hearn views that combination as one of the main reasons Ennis stands out as a complete and well-rounded fighter. His ability to make adjustments during a fight could also prove absolutely crucial against Fondora's unusual and difficult style. That is all for today. If you enjoyed it, remember to leave a like, subscribe, and ring that bell icon so you never miss our upcoming videos. And do not forget to share your thoughts in the comments section. Stay tuned, and we will catch you in the next one.